Okay, I think we're live and good to go. Just double checking we're okay over on YouTube and on Twitch. Showing signs of life on Twitch, showing signs of life on YouTube, so we are good to go, which means we can go ahead and start by saying hello, and welcome to another set of battles in Season 24 of Go Battle League. Apologies, I think it's been a minute, or I think we promised to do this yesterday, but you know, I guess better late than never. So yeah, today we're going to be taking on the Summer Cup. We do have a team set and ready to go, but before we introduce the team and get into the battles to kind of introduce where we're currently at in the season, admittedly I haven't really done too much battles off screen here, so I think it's roughly the same as we left off at the end of Retro Cup. Excuse me, if I remember correctly. Yep, we're still waiting to get to the ELO portion of Go Battle League. We still have quite a ways to go, but right now we're currently sitting at rank 13, and we got here with a total of 54 wins under our belt out of a grand total of 75 battles. Current longest win streak is 23, and currently got ourselves just a little, like very little bit over 48,000 Stardust. Alright, so that's where we're currently at. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the battles. Oh, I thought we were just about to jump straight into a battle, like no team setup or anything, just drop us right in. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the Summer Cup, and to introduce the team that we'll be using for these battles, we're starting things out with Gastrodon up at the front, who's rocking Mud Slap, Water Pulse, and Body Slam. Hanging out in the middle, we have Crustle, who's rocking Fury Cutter, Rock Wrecker, and X Scissor. And just add a little bit of, I guess, kind of sort of pretty well in the meta for Summer Cup, but also I find pretty spicy is going to be Dartrix, feeling a little dapper with this little extra hat on, who's also rocking Peck, Brave Bird, and Seed Bomb. Excuse me. Also, apologies, I have a little bit of a cough that I'm dealing with, so hopefully we'll be okay going through this. But anyway, with the team all set and ready to go, let's go ahead and jump into the battles and see how we do for match number 1 of the night. And match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Dragon D Shota. Anyway, Dragon, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Venusaur. Go ahead and open that and go right on in with my Crustle. In which case they're now coming in with the Swampert. Ooh, I think we do still take super effective damage from Hydro Cannon, so I gotta be a little bit careful about that. Otherwise, we are able to get some good damage in with an X Scissor. We'll go ahead and check up a shield here. Let's try and keep our Crustle alive as long as we can. We may need a double shield. I'm not sure if they have enough for it. Or we could just go ahead and go for the other X Scissor. We might be able to either take out their shield or take out their Swampert, depending on how they feel. Shield it is. Okay. That we are able to actually Fury Cutter the rest of the Swampert right on out of here. I think we got a little bit lucky with the fast move timing on that one. Anyway, next one that we're dealing with is going to be the Big Man Blastoise. Big Man Blast. Anyway. We got Big Man Blastoise up next. Go ahead and chip away at the Blastoise real quick with some X Scissors. And now we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Crustle here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Gonna do Hydro Cannon. This is going to clear out the rest of our Crustle. With that, we're coming back in with our... Okay, we did originally have our Gastrodon up and running, but now we have our Dartrix against their Shadow Venusaur, who is chucking a sludge our way. Ooh, we do manage to get to the next charge move. Can we survive a sludge? Are we tanky enough for it? Ooh, not quite. Oh, actually, no, we are. I don't know why. I jumped the gun a little bit on that one. I was like, oh no, we didn't survive it. But no, we did. Dartrix hanging on for dear life, throwing the Seed Bomb just to get the extra peck off against that Venusaur. Now we have the return of the Blastoise. Go ahead and fire off a Seed Bomb their way. Clear out their last shield. Now we'll come back in with our Gastrodon. We should be able to tank out anything that I believe Blastoise throws our way. Could be Hydro Cannon. Yep, we handle. And we'll go ahead and chuck a Body Slam their way. Which they are really well into the red. I think Body Slam is enough. Yep, research tells me it is. So we are able to secure ourselves victory number 1 in this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, excuse me. Cough is killing me today. I don't know what's in the air. Anyway, I may not know what's in the air, but at the very least, I know that we got ourselves 1 win under our belt. Let's see if we go for win number 2 here as we go into our next match against Ocelapa. Alright, Ocelapa. What do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Caesar. Actually, fairly solid start for us here. We're able to resist their bullet punches at the very least. Of course, they do know Trailblaze, which is not something that I want to try and tank out if I can help it. Thank you very much. Yep, it's going to be the Trailblaze. Go ahead and strike back with a real quick Body Slam. See if we can clear out shield number 1 here. Oh, no, they tank it. I think we can mud slap the rest of the Scizor right on out of here. And with that, next one to deal with is going to be their Gastrodon. Okay, and with that, we might be okay riding this out and then bringing in Dark Tricks. Okay, our shield for later. And we're actually able to get them to, what was it? Into the yellow with a real quick Water Pulse. Now we'll go ahead and strike back with a real quick Body Slam. Get them well into the red. And now we'll say goodbye to our Gastrodon here. RIP, buddy, you have done very well. Oh, not that. Next one they're coming in with is a Kingdra. I don't know how to do Kingdra. I'm not sure. I'm going to go ahead and bring in our... I'll bring in the Crustle. I think I want Crustle to try and chip away as much at Kingdra as I can, and then leave Dartrix to hopefully finish off both. Let's see if that plays out. Okay, we do get them to about half health. Which is good. I'm going to go ahead and chuck a shield here. It's going to be Outrage. I shielded there. And with that, we'll go ahead and strike back with another X-Scissor. You're able to clear out all of their shields there. Don't think I have enough in me to get to another X-Scissor. Yeah, not quite. Let's see what they're chucking our way. If it's Swift, I might have a chance. Oh, we have a chance! Oh, no. almost had a chance. With that, coming in with our Dartrix, pecking away the Kingdra. And before Gastrodon comes out, they have off to the call tonight here, so we do manage to get ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Also, hello, and welcome to the stream, Mike Spandinator. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. hello, welcome. And thank you for the vote of confidence. You got this, brother. Much appreciate. We did manage to get ourselves a win on that one, so I'm pretty happy about that. And right now, we are currently 2-0, so the team is holding up very well so far. Let's go ahead and keep on keeping on. Let's see how we do with match number 3 of this set as we go up against Monkey Bouncy. Match number 3. Alright, Monkey Bouncy, what do you got? It's going to be the mirror match, Gastrodon v Gastrodon. Okay. Oh, they're building up a little bit extra energy. That makes sense. I'm going straight for the Water Pulse. I think it's about the yellow. Okay, now they're coming in with their charge move. Let's see what they're hitting us with. There's going to be Earth Power. Oof. Ooh, they do get the knockout on that one. We do come in with the Crustle. I'm going to take my chance here and try and tank it. There'll be Body Slam. Okay, yeah, we handle. With that, we are able to Fury Cut the rest of the Gastrodon right on out of here. We are even on Mons. They are up a Mon though, so I gotta be a little bit careful about that. Okay, build up a decent amount of energy. We'll go ahead and fire off a Fury Cutter their way. Let's see if do they respect the bait? Yeah. Or the potential of a Rock Wrecker. Go ahead and chuck up a shield here. Let's try and keep our Crustle alive as long as we can. It's gonna be Flame Charge. Okay, with that, coming in with the Rock Wrecker. I'm gonna clear out the last shield. Coming in with Dartrix. Might not be the best idea I've had, but we're gonna give it a try. I think I also lost count on how much Incinerates they fired. I'm a little bit concerned about that, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so with that, we do have enough in us to be able to fire off a Brave Bird their way. Clear the Talon Flame. And now, ooh, last mon is gonna be Dugong. Uh-oh. Ah, dang. Nah, I think they got us here. Can't get enough Rock Wrecker. I can't get enough Fury Cutters in time to get the Rock Wrecker. So yeah, unfortunately, this is gonna be loss number 1 of this set here. RIP's there, but unless GG's. GG's all around. And also, apparently, that was my 80th battle in Go Battle League. So, hey, we'll take that too. Okay, so right now we're still in the positive. We're 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we can seal the deal with a positive set here as we jump into match number 4 of this set, which is going to be up against Pika Pika Puango. I think that's how that ended. I'm not sure. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Vespiquen. Okay, I like Vespiquen. Oh, excuse me. We are still taking neutral damage from Vespiquen. Excuse me. So it might be a good idea for me to actually switch out. And swap in for Dartrix. I do believe they can rock Power Gem. Oh, but that doesn't matter right now because they have swapped out for their Minun. What's Minun though? I know it knows. I think it knows Grass Knot. I remember that's an option. I don't know if it knows anything that could like actually like seriously hurt me. Oh no, it's Discharge. That is still neutral damage and does get me to the yellow. So there is still that. There is still that. Okay, coming with another Seed Bomb, getting them all into the yellow. I'll let this go. Say goodbye to my Dartrix here. Oh, we get one more hit. Oh. Okay, coming back in with the Vespiquen. I'm gonna go ahead and shield. It's gonna be X-Scissor. Okay. Not bad. Go ahead and let this one go. I think this will get us well into the red, if anything, but we should be okay. Yeah. I think the other move that Vespiquen usually knows is Power Gem, which we should be okay on that one. They do charge rather quickly. I'll let this go. Yeah. And that's one going to be my Crustle against their Greninja. Ooh, I think they do outpace me to 2 X's to a second X-Scissor though, so I gotta be careful about that. Respect the Hydro Cannon. I respect the Hydro Cannon. Ah, it's gonna be Night Slash. They win this one. Oh no, maybe? Oh no. Dang. We got CMP tied on that one. I think they tied me up, and then this is gonna be the Hydro Cannon. So this is gonna be loss number 2 of this set. RIP's there, but unless GG's. GG's all around. Ooh, admittedly, a little bit of a tough break on that one. I won't lie, but it's okay. Right now, we're currently all tied up here. We're 2 wins and 2 losses. Let's see if we can get ourselves the much-needed 3rd win here. Okay, I guess it's not that much needed. We're still in rank 13, so it's not dire, but would still like the 3rd win if we could. But let's see if we can get that as we go into our final match against Pokeboy Patrick. Match number 5. All right, Pokeboy Patrick starting things out with the Mirror Gastrodon v Gastrodon. And going for 1 slaps. I think we did like desync a little bit. Like I'm like 1 second faster right now. They do hit with the Water Pulse. Okay. With that, we'll go ahead and strike back with our own Water Pulse. For the shield. Okay, so we do fall to this one, but you can at least do real quick pop shot damage with the body slam. Get them onto the red. And with that, I'll go ahead and bring in our Dartrix. Yeah, any move that Gastrodon knows, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to tank pretty well. Water Pulse, yeah, we're fine. Get ourselves a good amount of energy there. Let's see what we have to face off against next. Next is going to be a Macargo. Okay. That's a little bit concerning, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay. Oh yeah, no. If it's gonna be Rock Tomb, then yep, we're definitely gonna want to shield out that one. Okay, and last one's going to be their the Den. It's actually not. Oh. How am I feeling about the Den? I think we might be okay. Parabolic Charge. We want to red, which is not super ideal, but you know, we're still alive. We're still kicking. We're still fighting. Okay, go ahead and check my last shield here. It's gonna be another Parabolic Charge. Okay, do I have enough in me? Does double Seed Bomb have enough to finish off Macargo? Okay. We do have the Seed Bomb at the ready. Is it gonna be enough? Oh, not quite. Ooh, really not quite. Oh, man. Aw, man. The fire snail, the lava snail got me this time. Dang, Macargo. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Also, I apologize. I think I missed a lot of activity. Mala Ashok, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. New subscriber. Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. Over on Twitch, CJ in the MJ. That's a fun name. But thank you very much for the follow over on Twitch. Greatly appreciated. And Jenny Wemmy, hello, hello, and welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Also fun name to say. Yeah, hope everyone is doing well tonight. Unfortunately, we're starting out in the negative in our set with 2 wins out of 5, which is not a particularly great way to start, but you know, it is what it is. You know, what can you do? But nonetheless, hello. On Pandemonium, a lot of fun names tonight. Pandemonium, hello, hello, welcome to the stream. And Mala Ashok. Oh, how are you? Doing pretty good. A little bummed that we start out with 2 and 5, but you know. Again, we're currently at rank 13. I'm not stressing all too much, but yeah. Hope everything is going well for you and everyone else who's watching the stream at the moment. But yeah. yeah, again, a little bummed that we start out with 2 and 5, but we did still get the Stardust and a Charge TM, so we'll definitely still take those. And we got a decent amount of Stardust as our end reward as well, so we will take that. Okay, so again, a little bit of a rough start, but DJ and the MJ enjoying the new season. So far, so good. I think I haven't been stressing out all too much because right now, again, I'm currently in the I'm very far away from the ELO portion of the thing. So I think once we get there, I'm probably gonna start molding a lot more. But I think it's been good so far. Yeah. Admittedly, I tried to I think at the beginning of the streams, beginning of the season, I was trying to be like, okay, I'm gonna try and complete maybe like a set of battles, a day, try and like make sure that I can get to the ELO portion pretty quickly, and then like try and keep good momentum going. But I didn't really have time to do battles like pretty much this entire week, and this is the first time I'm actually doing Summer Cup battles. So yeah, that plan's not holding up as well. But we're still it's still early on in the season, so I'm not sweating too much. Oh, and I also see a request from Mala for a friend request, so I can go ahead and add you real quick. 8277. Alright, friend request has been sent. Anyway, 2500 plus can get toxic quickly. Oh yeah, no. No, I've been through the 2500 pain. I've been through the veteran pain. It gets rough. I'm not gonna lie. I have admittedly a lot of trouble like between 2200 to 2300. I always get stuck there. Like once I get past there, then I gain like a good amount of momentum until I finally get to veteran rank. Then yeah, it's a whole nother level of toxic. But for some reason, that 2200 to 2300, I can never quite get like a good handle on. So hopefully this season I'm able to like find my footing, let something click a little bit, you know what I mean? But we're not quite there yet. we're a bit away from that one. Oh yeah, Mala, I did send a friend request your way, so it has been sent. I appreciate you dropping the friend code again, but I promise it has been sent. But yeah, anyway. Oh, and Tim G578, hello, welcome to the stream. This is the most competitive I've ever found ranked 12ish to be. Can't even get a 10 win streak even though it started 2 days ago. I was close with 9, but then got snubbed. Oh yeah, no. For some reason, yeah, I guess everyone's getting a little bit more acclimated into the meta. If I had to take a wild guess, I think everyone's been. So even at the lower ranks, people are try-harding a little bit. I can't blame them because I'm try-harding a little bit. I am running Dartrix. I don't know if that counts as try-harding or not, but Dartrix and Crustle, which is actually I think pretty high in the meta, but it's wild to me that those are options that I can use now. That's fun. Cortez Evans, hello, welcome to the stream. Yes, I do recall. Hello. Hope everything's going well for you today, tonight, whatever time it be. But yes, welcome one and all. But yeah, it's definitely this around 12-13 season has been pretty heavy, pretty competitive all in all. Was it? Just didn't think things would get so competitive by rank 2 when I waited 2 weeks. No, it's been pretty busy. Or not pretty busy. It's been pretty competitive this season. I'm not gonna lie. It's making me sweat a little bit out here. Although I think what kind of helped is I guess I kind of did like a not on purpose, but like I tanked like the rank 1 battles because I tried to do it in auto rec format, and then after that we managed to really find our footing in Great League, get ourselves like a 23 win streak. So I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, once we get into like the Like Retro Cup got a little bit competitive, and right now Summer Cup I'm starting in the negative. So yeah, I'm getting the competitive vibes out of this season. Yeah. Mega Mew with an absolutely wild comment. But anyway. I don't know if that makes it any better, Mega Mew. But anyway. I'm not gonna repeat, but on to answer your question, Mala. I am from country-wise, I'm from the US of A. So 152 summer battles. Oh, nice. That's pretty legit. But yeah. So far I'm at a grand total of 2. I'm at a grand total of 2 wins in the Summer Cup battles. As this is actually the first battles that we've done so far in Summer Cup. But anyway, you know, better late than never. But yeah, speaking of, as much as I do enjoy, you know, these times that we can chat right now, I think we should probably keep on keeping on with the battles. Excuse me. So I'll go ahead and jump back into the basic awards, jump into the Summer Cup, and to reintroduce the team that we are using for these battles. Excuse me. Starting things out with Gastrodon up at the front, who's rocking Mud Slap, Water Pulse, and a Body Slam. Hanging out in the middle is the Lasagna Crab Crustle, who's rocking Fury Cutter, Rock Wrecker, and X Scissor. And then closing everything out, we have Dartrix rocking the hat, who's also rocking Peck, Brave Bird, and Seed Bomb. Can we 1v1 after? Oh, sure. Yeah, just right after this battle, you can do a quick 1v1. But we'll get to that in a moment. Right now, we'll see how we do for match number 1 of set number 2. And speaking of, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Bussy Bachelor. Alright. Well, the Bussy Bachelor's Bachelor. Starting things out with the Crustle. Okay, I think if anything, X Scissor is probably going to be pretty nasty to deal with. Ooh, swapping right on out for the Jelly. I think with that, I'll go ahead and swap out for the Dartrix. Yeah, I think the only thing we gotta keep an eye out for, of course, is going to be that those Shadow Balls are going to be pretty nasty to deal with. At the very least, we got good super effective damage coming in with our Seed Bomb there. I'll go ahead and check out the shield here. And what were we facing right before this? Crustle. We're facing off against Crustle. Now we're facing off against Cradley. Okay. For sure. Hit them with the Seed Bomb. Clear out shield number 1. We'll take it. And I'm guessing they're coming in with a Rock Tomb. We'll go ahead and let this go. I think this we're also letting it's gonna be a Rock Slide. I'm sorry. Now we'll go ahead and fire off another Seed Bomb their way. Let's see. Do they respect the Seed Bomb? They do. And with that, I'll go ahead and swap right on out for my own Crustle. Now that their shields are gone, we'll go ahead and hit them with a real quick X Scissor. Clear out the Crustle. And the only thing left is going to be their own Crustle. Crustle v Crustle. I respect their charge move. Use up my final shield here. Gonna be an X Scissor. Okay. Do I have enough in me to get to Rock Wrecker in time? Ooh. Do they have enough to get to Rock Wrecker? Did they get to Rock Wrecker? Oh, they did. Ooh, okay. I actually thought they didn't, but okay. Fair for fair. Okay, before we continue on with our battle of Gastrodon v Crustle, bringing it all full circle, we have off to the call tonight there, so we do manage to get ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, yeah, before we continue on with the set, I believe Cortez, if you do want to battle it out I'm open to it. If you want to send the battle out yourself, or if you want me to send it, just let me know. While we wait for that, I'm gonna go ahead and take this opportunity, grab a quick drink of water. Always remember to stay hydrated. Yeah, it's a brand new day for me, so we do have ourselves our daily spawn. I want to trade you. Unfortunately, Mala, we do have to be close enough to be able to trade, and I'd rather not find out if we're close enough to be able to trade, so respectfully, I'm going to have to decline on the trade offer. But I appreciate the offer anyway. Okay, and I do see... Okay, we're battling it out in Great League. Let me go ahead and... I'm going to hide out my screen so that way... Oh, to not go into too much specifics on where I am, Mala, I am currently located in the US of A. So, I think if you're based in India, I think we're pretty a little too far for our trading distance. What do I want to use for this battle? What do I want to use for this battle? I will go with... I'll go you. Ooh, excuse me. So you, and... I'll trade you. No. No. Ah, no. We could try that. Sorry, I'm just making all kinds of noises out here. Don't mind me. We could try and do... I'll try you. Okay. Not sure I have good synergy here, but we'll go ahead and give it a try. Let's see how we do. What you got, Tespia? Cortez. Let's see what you got. Nope, there we go. Alright, what you leading with is gonna be a Wish Cash. I haven't seen Wish Cash in a hot minute. I like it. Okay, going for the charge move, clearing out the shield. I'm charging for a while. Let's see what this is gonna be. It's gonna be Mud Bomb. Okay, it does still hurt quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, do manage to clear out tier number 2. We'll take it. Yep, we'll go ahead and let our Gastrodon go here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Ooh, okay. Come Coming in with the Noctowl. Also another mon I haven't seen in a hot minute. I'm thinking it's gonna be Sky Attack probably, so I'll go ahead and shield here. Yeah, that's gonna be Sky Attack. Didn't realize it until now that my team is actually triple weak to flying types. Whoops. Well, anywho, at the very least, we do have Aerial Ace at the ready. Okay, coming back in with the Wish Cache, or is it going to be Mon number 3? It's going to be Mon number 3 with the Lurantis. I may be putting a little bit too much at risk, but let's see what you're hitting me with. It's going to be Leaf Blade. Oof. Okay, coming back in with the Wish Cache. I like it, I like it. Aerial Ace, clearing out the Wish Cache. Ooh, coming with your next charge move. Go ahead and respect it. Could be Leaf Blade again. Could have handled, but just in case. I don't fully remember what Lurantis knows. I don't want to play it too risky if I don't have to. Alright, with that we're able to clear out your Lurantis. But yeah, GG's. GG's all around. GG's, Cortez. GG's. Noctowl made me sweat a little bit, I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh yeah, no, Gastrodon is potent. Gastrodon is powerful. Gastrodon carries a lot of my battles, I'm not gonna lie. Unless it's against a grass type, then I'm pretty much I'm doomed. If I don't have good coverage against a grass type, I'm pretty much screwed. Hence the reason why I have the Lasagna Crab and the Dapper Owl as my coverage. But yeah, GG's Cortez, GG's. Alright, well, anywho, moving on with our battles in set number 2. Right now we're currently 1 for 1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 as we now jump into our next match, which is going to be up against Pokeash 132. Alright, Pokeash, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Caesar of the Shadow variety. That's gonna be a Fury cutting Scizor. That's interesting. I don't know if that's enough for Trailblaze, is it? No, it's not. It's not Slash. Okay. I was about to say, like, come on, is it? It's like I've been counting out of bullet punches this entire time. I don't remember how much Fury cutters is needed for Trailblaze. This doesn't quite feel right. I don't know. Anyway, I'll go ahead and check a shield here. Let's try and keep our Gastrodon alive for at least a little bit longer. It's gonna be the Night Slash. And with that, they're coming in with their own Gastrodon. Twitch can then go ahead and fire off a real quick Water Pulse and Dip. But for our Dartrix, where the only thing I really have to worry about from Gastrodon is the ever spammy Bodice Slam, but otherwise we should be okay. Earth Power, okay, we handle. And with that, they're coming in with the next charge. I'm guessing this is going to be the Body Slam, probably gets to about half health, I'm thinking. Oh no, not even half health. Okay. And that we are able to peck down the rest of the Gastrodon. Now they're coming in with the Dunsparce. Ooh, okay. I mean, the pressure is very much on. Let's see if we can get this Dunsparce out of here real quick with a real quick Brave Bird. Okay, well, it's not out of here, but it's down a good amount of health, and we are able to come back in and earth power the rest of the not earth power, mud slap the rest of the Dunsparce out of here. And with that, it's going to be the rest of the, it's going to be the Scizor against our Crustle. We'll go ahead and shield out their last Night Slash. They did get the attack boost, but unfortunately, we were only a few Fury Cutters away from clearing out their Scizor and securing ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, right now we are currently 2-0. Let's see if we can go for win number 3 here as we look for match number 3. Yeah. Okay, and match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Alv TKD. Alright, Alv, what do you got? First round's gonna be Araquanid. I don't know how to handle that. Excuse me, Araquanid. And that swapping things out for the Bellibolt. I don't know why I wasn't expecting to see Bellibolt in Great League. It's cool. I like Bellibolt. Does have good neutral coverage with that Sucker Punch. Not gonna lie. And it is resisting our fast attacks pretty well. Our Pecs pretty well. For that, they're coming in with the Parabolic Charge. Just get as low as the red. We do have a chance at one final Seed Bomb their way. Clear out the rest of the Bellibolt. And that's going to be the return of the Araquanid. Into which case we're going to have him come in with our Crustle. I'll go ahead and shield. In case there's something heavy like Water Pulse. Definitely something I don't want to deal with. Thank you very much. Okay, with that, last one to deal with is going to be their Stunfisk. And I'm coming in with a real quick X-Scissor. And then dip in for our Gastrodon. Of course, the main thing to worry about with Stunfisk is going to be the Mud Bomb spam, which is going to chip away at our health fairly quickly if we let it. Okay, from here though, we'll go ahead and chuck a final Body Slam their way. Ooh. Actually do survive it. Okay. 1 HP and a dream for the Stunfisk. Respect the hustle from the Stunfisk. And with that, it's just gonna be our battle against the Araquanid. But I do gotta be careful because they are one shield above us. That being said, we'll take the risk. Let's see if we can tank it. Ah! Okay, we can't. Dang. I don't think I have enough in my Gastrodon to properly knock out this Araquanid, so unfortunately this is going to be loss number 1 of this set here. Getting a little bit of deja vu from last set, although last time around it wasn't against Araquanid. Or the last bits of Stunfisk there, which, you know what, I respect the double knockout on that one. But either way, RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so, well, not a particularly good sign that we're once again back at 2-1. We still have 2 more matches left, so we have 2 more opportunities to get ourselves win number 3 here. We'll see if we can do it here as we go into our next match against Bunch of Numbers. Alright, Bunch of Numbers. What do you got? First round's going to be up against an Alolan Marowak. Honestly, loving the Alolan Marowak. Solid choice. don't really have actually a really solid option against Lapras now that I think about it. Because I have Crustle, who's weak to Sparkling Aria, and I have Dartrix, who's weak to, I think that was Ice Beam that they just fired. So yeah, I don't have an option here. I don't have a really good option here. Check out the shield here. It's gonna be Sparkling Aria. Well, I probably could try and build up for the Rock Wrecker, but we're gonna go straight for the X Scissor here. Okay, get into the red. Take it, we'll take it, we'll take it. Okay, with that, we'll say goodbye to our Crustle here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. And we'll come back in with the Gastrodon to be able to Mud Slap the rest of the Lapras out of here. And what that is going to be the arrival of their third Mon, which is going to be their Victory Bell. Okay, then I'm going to swap right on out for my Dartrix, into which is they're going to swap out for their Alolan Marowak. Let's see if they're thinking I'm going straight for a heavy move, or if they're thinking, nope, they're just letting it go with the Seed Bomb. We'll go ahead and check out the final shield here. It'll be Bone Club. Okay, we didn't need to worry about that. I don't, actually, now that I think about it, I don't think Alolan Marowak knows any... Yeah, fire type charge moves. And with that, coming back in with the Victory Bell, we will be saying goodbye to our Gastrodon here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Ooh, I think they got me here, actually. 'Cause I'm pretty sure they have a charge move at the ready. So unless somehow they weren't ready with their charge move yet. Yeah, they got me here. Yeah, I didn't play that one as well as I probably should have, but it's okay. Yeah. Oh no! We have a chance! Bone Club didn't do as much damage! Holy moly! Dartrix coming in clutch with the Brave Bird to clear out the Alolan Marowak. And securing ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. You know what, Dartrix? I gave you too little credit on that one. Luckily, it was a Bone Club. Dartrix handled it like a champ. Hanging on for dear life. Giving us that opportunity to fire off that Brave Bird. And getting us the win. Holy moly. Yes, bro said I'm sturdy. He's like, no, I didn't hear no bell. I ain't out of this fight yet. Oh, that was crazy. Anyway, Havalearion. I apologize if I'm butchering your name, but hello. Thank you very much for the follow over on Twitch. Greatly appreciated. Sorry if I sound winded. That last fight. Holy moly. That took me out. Huh. And Cody, hello, welcome to the stream. Anyway, we got one more fight in this set. It's going to be against Light Battle 7. Let's see how we do. First match is going to be up against a Hisuian Electrode. Okay. Bringing in the Galissapod. We'll go ahead and bring in our Dartrix. I think the only thing I have to worry about is X Scissor, which we should be okay. It's a little subjective, but you know we are still hanging in there. We're about half health. Go ahead and fight back with real quick Seed Bomb. Clear out their shield number 1. We'll take it. I'm gonna check out the shield here. Guess he's gonna be on X Scissor, which would be enough to knock us out. in with another real quick seed bomb their way. Clearing out the rest of the Glisopod. Let's go to the turn of the Hisuian Electrode. Ooh, we are able to get the charge move first. We'll go ahead and let this one go. Say goodbye to our Dartrix here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. It'll be Swift. Okay. And actually, yeah, no, Electro Criminal Swift. Anyway, they're coming in with their own Gastrodon now, so I went ahead and swapped out for my Gastrodon once again. I'm going to hit them with a real quick Water Pulse. Cheer number 1. We'll take it, we'll take it. Okay, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna go ahead and shield here. The Earth Power, okay. Then we are able to get to our next Water Pulse in time. I think it should be enough to knock out. Ooh, not quite. Almost though, almost. With that, they are able to get to the next charge move. It could be another Earth Power. We'll see, we'll see. It's gonna be Body Slam. Okay, we handle. Swap in for our Crustle. We got X Scissor at the ready. Totally forgot what the animation was for X Scissor. Go ahead and fire that their way. Clear out the Hisuian Electrode and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. Not 1, I'm sorry. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, we're not victory number 3. Victory number 4 of this set. Oh my goodness. Oh, where am I? Where am I today? I don't even know. Anyway. But yeah, we got 4 wins out of 5 in this set. Definitely in the positive for this one. And also, error? 404 error not found. I apologize if I'm butchering your name, but hello, welcome to the stream. And thank you very much for the GGs, Havlerian. Also apologize if I'm butchering your name. I'm not 100% sure if I'm pronouncing all these correctly. But yeah, with that, we got ourselves 4 wins out of 5. So we got the 570 Stardust, a Charge TM, 3 rare candies, and an encounter with a Beldum. Oh, that's cool. Show me your Pokemon text. You could at least say please. No. Just call me Error. Okay. Will do, will do. I may forget, and I apologize if later on down the road I forget, but I shall call, for now I shall call you Error. And I shall call this a match that got us almost to rank 14. So, we're ever so close. So close, but so far. Oop. Spacing is off, give me 1 second. There we go, okay. I see the please. I appreciate the extra amount of Z's in the please, Cody. So for that, I shall go ahead and jump into the Pokedex. Is there anything in particular you want to look at in the Pokedex? We got... right now, we're fully solid in Kanto, Johto, and Hoenn. So our thing is full there. Sinnoh... What are we missing? I think Manaphy, Fion, which aren't out yet. Oh, and Arceus. Arceus isn't out yet, so this is as far as we could go in Sinnoh for what's the Pokemon that's been out yet. Dang, Pokemon is the best I've seen. Oh, thank you. 1.2 million 12 million Stardust. Oh, from what's that? Is that how much I've earned? Oh yeah, I've earned 12.5, almost 12.5 million Stardust. Dang, I actually didn't realize that until now. What am I missing in Unova? Now that I'm looking at it, because I think Unova's Dex. Oh, I'm missing Crocodile. I haven't evolved one for Crocodile yet. And Volcarona. I haven't evolved Volcarona yet. I hope Arceus releases. I'm hoping someday they gotta release Arceus at some point. I'm kind of hoping. I'm kind of a little concerned that they're gonna find a way to like charge big money on it like they did with Eternatus, but we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. Well, actually, I guess Eternatus itself was like free in research, but like to fully like cap it out, that's I feel like they might pull some shenanigans on that. But anyway. But at the very least, I'm assuming base Arceus might be just a research thing, possibly, question mark. Or some kind of special raid. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how they release that. Also, Manaphy and Fiona. I'm kind of curious as to how they're going to release that. Anyway. Oh, Kalos. I haven't finished the, was it this Scatterbug, I think Vivillon line. I have not actually evolved anything into a Florges yet, but thanks to, was it, the community day earlier today, I should have that finally in the decks. I do not have the Goat. Need to work on the Goat. Need to evolve Honedge. I think that one I still need candies for. I'm actually surprised I haven't evolved into an Aurorus yet. Maybe like a huge event for like GoFest or something. I could see that. Yeah, I feel like... Yeah, I'm assuming it's probably going to be like a close out for like a nearby GoFest or something. Yeah, because I can't imagine it being in any of the tours at this point, because I don't think Arceus matches, unless there's a specific Hisui tour, but that's not going to be for like. Well, we have Kalos next, then we have Alola next, then we have Galar next, and then would be Hisui. So that'd be like 4 years in the making. But yeah. That'd be a hot minute until they release that. Oh yeah. Oh, Halucha is the one that I gotta find someone to trade that with at some point. Or go to, what is it, Mexico? I don't remember. But well, Alola, I'm missing quite a few. Oh, that's right, we can evolve to Naganadel, but I haven't bothered to evolve to Naganadel. Galar, I can't really remember what other Pokemon's in Galar, and I think those are still slowly but surely rolling out. Hisui. I'm missing Sneasler, and I'm missing something else. I can't remember what else there was though. And Paldea. I still never evolved to an Oikalon. I think I have all like a candies to evolve it 10 times over, but I haven't done that yet. Oh, Graphii. Still need to hatch that from 12k eggs, I think. Whatever the small one is. Shroodle, I think it is. But yeah. I think Kalos and later, we still have quite a ways to go to finish that up. But, yeah. Unova, technically, I have everything. I just need to bother to evolve one of my Crocoroks into Crocodile. I think that's the only one I'm not sure if I have enough candies for. And Volcarona. We're getting there. We'll figure it out. Can we see Kanto? Sure. Can scroll through Kanto real quick. Got the full decks going here. I think shiny, I'm not quite. Yeah, a decent amount. I guess 116 out of the 151. I don't know how I have a shiny. Oh, I guess from a costume probably. I'm like, how do I have a shiny Butterfree, but I don't have a shiny Caterpie? What was I doing there? What? Oh, I have a shiny Nidoran somewhere that I haven't evolved yet. Oh, I need to evolve a shiny Slowpoke into Slowbro. I guess that's everybody. I don't have shiny Articuno or Moltres. Should probably try and hunt for that the next time they appear in raids. Anyway. That's plans for later. I don't also have shiny Ammonite. Never realized how many shinies I missed out on until I finally look at this list. But anyway. That's plans for later. We can figure that out. But yeah. In terms of the regular Pokemon though, we have everybody. The whole gang is here. Do I have the Galar birds? The Galar burbs? Yes, I think we did catch all of the Galar burbs. Hang on. Articuno, we have the Galarian bird. Moltres, I know we have the Galarian bird. Yeah, and I don't know if I have Zapdos. Do I have Zapdos? I do not have Zapdos. So I still need Zapdos. Speaking of, you got the shiny Galar Zapdos, which honestly that's legit. I do like the shinies for the Galar. They fit the Kanto color scheme pretty well. So much respect. Jealous. You not only got the one Galar bird that I need, but you got it shiny as well. That's both amazing, and how dare you. But yeah, still working on that on my end. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Oh, and have Lyrian, I apologize if I missed your question earlier, but top ranked league. I guess what's my top rank? I think overall in Go Battle League, I usually sit around veteran ranking. I do have the most experience in Great, in terms of what I do best in. I feel like my best is still Great League. So I think that's a lot where the main regionals and international kind of tournaments usually take place in Great League. So that's where I try to focus all my experience in. But yeah, I think I'm getting a little bit better in Master League. But I think that's mostly because I've been able to max out on a lot of the the Go Fest and Go Tour Pokemon that's been kind of dominant in Master League. So been pretty okay with that. And yeah, Ultra League is an enigma to me. I don't know how to get my footing in Ultra League, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go along. But yeah, in any event, I appreciate the hype emotes. Those, did you subscribe to me? Oh, you did. Oh, thank you. Much appreciate. At least got the hype emotes out of that. I gotta work on my emotes on Twitch. And if I ever get custom emotes in YouTube at some point, then I'll work on that too. But I promise, it'll happen someday. Someday. I think our 5-year anniversary in Twitch is coming up. Do I spoof? How dare you? I'm kidding. No, I do not spoof. It's the one thing I take pride in, is that I have not spoofed. I go out whenever I have the motivation to, and go into town where all the activities at during the events, and participate my life out. My sis spoofs, it's annoying. I mean, I guess play however they play, but how dare it? No, I'm kidding. But yeah. Anywho. Yeah, I try to avoid spoofing. Gone 9 years into it, dang it. I'm not gonna start spoofing. Only shiny I'm proud of is Snorlax. Snorlax is a good shiny. Entei. Entei's good. Obstagoon. Oh yeah, I got the Aqua Fresh color. It's nice. Deden. It's like a chocolate mouse. Cool. And Florges. Honestly, yeah, Florges. Florbaby is a little bit tough of a shiny to notice, but yeah, I think Florges is pretty nice. Oh, and another Seb. Thank you very much for the follow over on Twitch. Greatly appreciated. Did I play the Flabébé CD or the Florges CD? I have. I got myself a handful of shinies. Also got a Tink to trade later. But yeah. Oh, we got 10. Mostly orange. Yeah, we have a few yellow flowers if I ever travel out and people want to trade. Let me show up in a battle. Are you asking for like a rematch, or are you asking to try and like fight each other sometime in the Go Battle League? Because the second one I don't have any power over. But if you do want to do another battle, we could do that real quick. Then after that, I should probably continue on with our actual sets, because otherwise, again, I do enjoy this time to be able to like chat and whatnot. I'm very Shundo Flabébé. Nice, that's legit. Hey man, it's a solid. I feel like I don't know how much it's still solid in Open Master League, but I feel like Master Premier, if and when that ever comes back, solid. Trying to show off my shiny. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you want to do a real quick battle, we can do that. You can show off your shiny flex. Should I evolve it though? I think I could. Can I add memes? I'm asking to add you in Pokemon Go. That I can do. I can't. I'm a little out of touch with memes. Why are you trying to trade? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do here, Tersvia? What are you trying to do here, Cortez? Excuse me. Here, just for anyone who wants to add, I'll go ahead and check my friend code into the stream chats. I don't know if I have too much space in my friends list at the moment, but go ahead and post that both on YouTube and on Twitch for anyone who's interested. I hope I typed that out correctly. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't be back. Okay. Oh, and Tesvia, there we go. Let's do battle. Oh, jumping into the Master League. Okay. Oh, you're flexing a... Oh, yeah, you're flexing a Florges, I'm guessing. Let me go ahead and hide my team potential here. Let's see if I can get something good going. Okay, his team has treated me well in the past. We'll go ahead and see if it works well in this one. Just showing off, hey bro, don't kill me now. Oh, no promises. Let's see what you got. Oh, it's gonna be the Entei. Shiny Shadow Entei. That is legit. I do really like Entei's shiny. Drain fire for Dark Pulse your way. In comes the shiny Florges. Ooh, blue one too. That's nice. I really like the blue color. Oh, sorry, I wasn't expecting to actually hit the Moongeist beam on your Florges. Still like the flex though. Ooh, coming in with Aquafresh. Coming in with the Goon. I'll probably never call that I'm probably never gonna try. I'll probably never call it the Goon ever again, honestly. I apologize to Obsidian for calling it that. Yeah, you know what? Solid collection of shinies. I'm coming in with frustration. How dare you? No. But yeah, loving the flex. Honestly, that's a good collection of shinies right there. GG's. I see the friend request. Thank you. I accidentally activated. Duh. Does it actually tell me anything from... How do I get out of... Oh, there we go. Oh, that was my Niantic thing. Anyway. Told you I don't got much candy and Stardust. Nah, that's fair. Honestly, the struggle is real. The struggle for candy and Stardust is always real. It's a grind. You know. We'll get there. Ever slowly but surely, we shall get there. But yeah, speaking of, I guess, getting there, we should probably get through at least we'll try and do 3 more sets before the end of the night. You know, get the solid close out on 5 sets before we call it a night. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump back into the basic rewards, jump into the Summer Cup, and also say hello to Jessica Sager. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but hello, welcome to the stream. Just about to jump into set number 3. Debbie hat. Oh, thank you. A gift from my sister, because Christmas a few years ago, and has been our Go Battle League hat ever since. And hopefully it'll give us maybe some Go Battle League luck here as we go into set number 3 with the following team. We got ourselves Gastrodon up at the front, who's rocking Mud Slap, Water Pulse, and Mountain Slam. Hanging out in the middle, we have Crustle with Fury Cutter, Rock Wrecker, and X-Scissor. Then closing everything out, we have Dartrix with its own little hat, rocking Peck, Brave Bird, and Seed Bomb. Okay, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump back into the battles and see how we do for set number 3 of the night. Right. And match number 1 of the set is going to be against SKS 8777. Alright, SKS, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Ferrothorn. Ooh, okay. Go ahead and open out of that and swap in for my Crustle. I think the only thing I have to worry about is if it's rocking Flash Cannon, then I'm in a bit of trouble. Power Whip will probably be some pretty nasty neutral damage, if anything. But yeah, let's test my luck. Let's see what they're hitting me with. It's gonna be Mirror Shot. Ooh, I actually do get the debuff on that as well. Yeah, and actually does still pack quite a bit of damage, not gonna lie. Ooh, that coming in with the Typhlosion. Okay. Ooh. Game took a second to register what was happening. But anyway, we'll go ahead and let this one go. I think usually they do hit me with the Blast Burn. Oh, they could have me a Solar Beam. Okay, it's Blast Burn. I was thinking like, wait, that's right. Typhlosion could no Solar Beam. I forgot about that. Oh no. That's okay, we're okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. This is good. Yeah, man, my overconfidence could have been my downfall right there. That could have been it. I could have been 1 beam away from total annihilation. We don't know. Okay, coming in with the Morpeko. We'll go ahead and check a shield here. I think I could get to X-Scissor before they get to the next charge move. Oof. Okay, yes, we can. Okay, so let's go ahead and go for the X-Scissor. And let's Yeah, Morpeko was more durable than I thought. We are able to clear out the Morpeko and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and Isaiah Alovili. Apologies if I'm butchering your name, but hello, and welcome to the stream over on YouTube. And another Civ. I don't know if I do it correctly, but I only play with mods with high IVs. You know, we work with what we got. I won't argue. And obviously, high IVs are really good for Master League, so solid stuff. Admittedly, if you are looking for a more optimal, yeah, usually Pokemon with I think low attack are usually really good to have for was it Great League or Ultra League. Of course, there are some exceptions depending on how close they get to was it the CP cap, but I think as long as in general you have good you know your type matchups really well, and you know which Pokemon usually works well with like a majority of its matchups, then I think that's a majority of the way there. I think IVs mostly play a factor when it gets like in the super competitive level, like you know like one extra attack IV like makes or breaks a critical like matchup. But for the most part, you know, it be what it be. Oh, and oh, no worries, Error. Heading out. Yeah, thank you very much for stopping by, Error. Much appreciate, and I'll be sure to accept your friend request once we get through these battles. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Much appreciate. And speaking of stopping by, over on Twitch, hello, and welcome to the stream for UEM4X. Was that like Humax? Maybe? I apologize if I'm butchering it or if I'm making up stuff with your name, but hello, and welcome to the stream. Welcome. And I'll come back. Oh, I appreciate. But yeah. Thank you again, Error, for stopping by. I much appreciate. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep on keeping on. Right now, we're currently 1-1. Let's see if we can go 2-2 as we look for match number 2. Oh, and Squinty Fox, hello, welcome to the stream. Give us one moment as we go into match number 2 of this set against Palatown P. All right, Palatown P starting things out with an Abermashnu. Interesting. Actually, I'm not sure why I'm sticking out with this matchup. This is a bad matchup for me. Anyway, I'll go ahead and hit them with a real quick body slam. I'm going to go ahead and swap right out for my Crustle. I'll go ahead and check a shield here because I'm guessing it's going to be Energy Ball, which I think is neutral, but still packs Pad of Crunch. Pad of Crunch. I don't know why I was going with that. Anywho, now we're up against Big Man Blastoise. These Hydro Cannons are definitely going to hurt quite a bit, but at the very least, we are able to take out their shield. We'll take that. Then we'll go ahead and see how well we handle Hydro Cannon. The answer is not very, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, with that, coming in with the Dark Tricks. The rollouts are definitely hurting quite a bit. And of course, if anything, we do need to worry about the potential of Ice Beam heading our way. I'm going to go ahead and check a shield here in case that is going to be the case. It is indeed Ice Beam. Ooh, with that, they are coming back in with the Abomasnow. Well, I think is coming in with Weather Ball, and I think because we're quad weak to it, yeah, that's a nasty knockout right there. I think they could get to Energy Ball before. Yeah. Shadow Abomasnow manages to, well, actually, a lot of help from Blastoise near the end there, but they're not coming in with Energy Ball. So we do have, surprisingly, a potential of a chance. Okay, well, we at least have the chance to knock out Blastoise. As to whether or not we have enough in us to be able to knock out whatever they have as Mon number 3, that's a different question entirely. But at the very least, we'll go ahead and knock out the Blastoise, and we can at least see what the last Mon is going to be before our inevitable demise. Okay, last Mon is going to be the Macargo. Would have been a good matchup for our Gastrodon, but unfortunately, well, we only had like 1 HP to our name, so that is going to be loss number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and to give a proper hello this time around. Hello, Squinty Fox. Welcome to the stream. How am I doing? Doing pretty good for the night. Started out a little bit rough in this. We got 2 sets in for the night, with our first set being 2 wins out of 5 and our second set being 4 wins out of 5. So far, I think overall we got a net positive. Right now we're 1-1 in this set, so you know, kind of hanging in the middle there. So we'll see how the rest of the set plays out. Yeah, hoping everything's going well for you, Squinty Fox. Hoping good. It's a good day, good night, good Monday. Yeah. Yeah. Anywho, before we go into our next battles, just go take a quick drink of water. Always remember to stay hydrated. Yep. Accidentally hit my mic and I apologize for that. But anyway, right now in this set, we're currently 1-1. Let's see if we can get ourselves win number 2 here as we now jump into match number 3 of this set, which is going to be up against Ty 71094. I think, if I was looking at the numbers correctly. And first matchup is going to be up against a Polyrath. Okay, so with Poliwrath, it's a fairly neutral matchup. I think we're not going to be too happy with dealing with the charge moves, though. Because that's still like neutral damage against us. And counter does still pack quite a punch, both figuratively and quite literally. So got some concerns there. But otherwise, we're coming in with the Baldus Slam spams. Okay, one more. Not quite. Dang. Alright, well anyway, we'll go ahead and come in with our Dartrix. We'll go ahead and shield out here immediately because, well, if it's Icy Wind, we definitely don't want to deal with it. Probably going to need to shield twice, honestly, if it's going to be... Oh, well, next mon is going to be Girafarig, which is actually really good for us because we have Crustle. We have the Crustle. The Lasagna Crabs coming in clutch. Let's go. Okay, we are able to clear out shield number 2. Go ahead and let this go. Let's see how we handle. It's going to be Psychic Fangs. Ooh, does hurt quite a bit and does lower our defense. I'm a little bit concerned about. Okay, well, unfortunately, Lasagna Crab is going to be falling to the Girafarig here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Now we're all relying on a 1v3 Dartrix versus the world. Oh, last mon's gonna be Oranguru. I'm gonna try tank it. This is gonna hurt, but I'm gonna try tank it. Oh, buddy. Okay, ooh, coming back in with the Poliwrath. That was a good switch out, not gonna lie. I think with that, we might have lowered our defense enough for them to knock us out pretty quickly. Ooh, we have a chance, possibly, maybe. Ooh, no, they're pretty high on health, honestly. Yeah, I would have needed to get to another Brave Bird in order to clear out the Oranguru there. So, overcharged a little bit, was kind of hoping. I don't know what I was really hoping for on that one, I'm not gonna lie to you, but. Wow, that was fast. Hello, welcome back, Error. Oh my goodness. Guess who's back? Back again. Error's back. Anyway. Welcome back. Oh, and Cortez, is Shadow Hitmonlee good? Uh I think in very specific metas, I feel like Shadow Hitmonlee might find its niche. I wouldn't bank on it all too much personally, but I mean, it's a solid, very spicy pick. It's very glass cannony. Double kick does provide a good amount of energy generation. Yeah. Yeah. In general, it's a tough mon to work with considering how glassy it is, but I think in certain meadows it probably has its it could probably work, but yeah, it's a tough one. But you know, every mon is always one step away from finding a much greater footing in the meta, so you never know. I just had to catch my chickens, so when I was done, I came back to watch the stream. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad you're able to catch the chickens, and I'm glad you're able to come back. Welcome, welcome. Oh, and PvP Steve, thank you very much for the raid. Hello, hello. Thank you, thank you. And hello, hello to everyone who joined in from the raid. Welcome, welcome. And Emma with the good day. That's cool. Was that like the child of the Kangaskhan child with the hat tipping with the good day to you. Yeah, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Let me do a real quick shout out if I remember how to shout out. There we go. It's cap sensitive. I didn't know that. But, and Emma, thank you very much for the follow. Greatly appreciated. But yeah, thank you again, PvP Steve, for the raid. Much appreciate. Hope the stream went well. Hope the battles went well if you've been battling. But otherwise, welcome, welcome, and thank you. Much appreciate, much appreciate. I don't know why I'm duplicating everything I say, but thank you. Yeah, right now we're currently in the midst of battling it out in the Summer Cup. Yeah, currently using a squad of Gastrodon, Crustle, and Dartrix. Because I saw Dartrix pretty high up on the meta sheet, and I'm like, oh, well, I want to try to use Dartrix. Dartrix sounds fun. Yeah, on another set, I've used the Den, Tentacruel, and Shiftry. That's a pretty interesting combo. That's kind of a nice combo. I do feel like the combination of Den and Tentacruel makes things like Gastrodon kind of a and like other like Mud Boys and like ground types that do lurk in the meta gives it a little bit of a tough time. I do like Shiftry. Shiftry is a fun addition. It's pretty spammy. Never underestimate the power of Leaf Blade. Leaf Blade is always there. It's always lurking. Catches people off guard, man. It's crazy. But I like it. Solid team. Yeah, works well. Could be better. Yeah, I like it. But yeah, speaking of teams that work well but could be better, this is the team that we're currently working with. Right now, we're currently in the negative with this team, or in this set with only 1 win and 2 losses. But let's see if we can tie it all up here as we go into match number 4 of this set, which is going to be up against Mr. Bojangle. All right, Mr. Bojangle, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Shadow Galvantula. Okay. The Shadow Galvantula hitting us with the Volt switches. I'm gonna try to tank this. I think this is gonna be. I was just about to say like, oh shoot, doesn't it also know like Trailblaze or something? But was anticipating lunge. Luckily it was lunge, so consider myself lucky there. Now, next one that we're dealing with is going to be the a lantern. Okay. Okay, well, unfortunately, we're a water pulse in Gastrodon, so we don't really have too much to our name here against Lantern. But at the very least, we can spam some body slams their way. Get as much damage as we can with our mud slaps. And I think with that, we'll go ahead and let our Gastrodon go here. RIP, but you've done well. Go ahead and come in with our Crustle. Maybe putting my Crustle a little bit in a risk here, but I'm going to try and tank out this next Surf. Whew. Okay. Well, needless to say, that hurt quite a bit. But it's okay. The Lasagna Crab lives to fire off an X-Scissor. Clear out the rest of the Lantern. Okay, last one do it is going to be the Empoleon. I don't know why I'm bothering to stick on this match, but, you know. Coming in with our Dartrix. Ooh, taking some neutral damage from the metal sounds. We'll go ahead and check a shield here. Keep our Dartrix alive as long as we can. Because Drill Pick would hurt quite a bit. Now we're able to fire off some neutral damage with a real quick Seed Bomb. Maybe another Drill Peck. I think I might be able to survive a Drill Peck. I'm not sure. Rather not test to find out. Although we may have to, because... Yep, Seed Bomb's not enough to finish off the Empoleon. Now let's see how well we handle Drill Peck if we do. Oh, we do! Ah, but we don't have enough in us to... Ooh! 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 Last minute Galvantula switch actually saving us. Saving our Dartrix in the end there. Holy moly. We managed to survive through it. Oh, and Manangatang, thank you. It's Energy Ball. I apologize, I forgot about that. But... Oh! I thought for sure they were gonna metal sound down our Dartrix there, but no, they tried to catch a final Seed Bomb our way. Gave us just enough time to get the energy we need for Seed Bomb and to survive long enough to clear the Empoleon. So honestly, that's purely just us getting lucky on that one. Holy moly. That was getting lucky on their call there. Oh. Yeah, GG's all around. Oh, and Nescal XD, thank you very much for the follow. Greatly appreciated. Okay. Oh. Now that unlock that skill. Oh, I appreciate. Give me in the middle. It's kind of a mix of both. Luckily, we were able to hang on to that Seed Bomb towards the end. Whew. Oh. Probably just threw his phone. Oh yeah, I feel bad. I've had those situations where we tried to call last minute bait near the end, or try to bait out their final charge move there. But dang, that was a final matchup. Oh, and this gal, hi from Brazil. Oh, hello. Glad you're able to join us from Brazil. I'm currently in the US of A. It's a little bit of late night for us, but welcome. And is there any way to extend the number of sets per day to 10? Technically, no. But I guess as I've just alluded to, usually when I do these streams, I try to start at roughly about 10 at night. So usually when I end, if I start around 10, that usually allows me to do the 5 sets for, I guess, that day. And usually around the 5th set, I hit midnight. So it resets the number of battles we can do. So now I can do another 5. So that's why I have a 10 slot That's why I have 10 sets recorded. So if I were to actually start my stream on time, which I apologize, I tend to come in a little bit late. But if I actually do manage to start my stream on time, then theoretically we could do 5 sets on what is effectively Sunday night. And now that it's Monday, we could do another 5 sets. So that's how we are able to maximize the 10 on a given stream. Pretty much I just got to stay up late. But yeah. Admittedly, though, I did kind of start the stream kind of on the late side. So I think we only did 2 sets that were technically on Sunday night. And right now, if we wanted to, we could do 5 sets, making it to, I think, 7. But I'm probably just going to finish up this set and then do the next one because it is starting to get a little bit on the late side. And I do still have, things I need to do. I guess later today at this point. So, yeah. So unfortunately, we're not even going to be able to really capitalize on the full 5 sets, but you know, at the very least, we had this opportunity to be able to chat throughout the stream. So, I feel like that's a good trade-off. But yeah. But anywho, we are still in the midst of set number 3 here. We're currently 2 wins and 2 losses. Let's see if we can get ourselves win number 5 here, or win number 3 here, I'm sorry, as we go into match number 5, which is going to be up against Slark 2. All right, Slark 2, what do you got? First round's going to be up against an Arcanine. Swapping things out for a Feraligatr. Handle Feraligatr. I'm going to go ahead and swap out for my Dartrix. Of course, the main thing I have to worry about when fighting off Feraligatr with Dartrix is the possibility that Feraligatr knows Ice Beam. So that's why the shield's here. It's going to be Crunch. Okay. So not as worried there. Go ahead and fire off the Seed Bomb their way. Probably clear out the Feraligatr or their second shield if they really want to keep their Feraligatr alive. Second shield it is. Okay. I may be playing it a little risky here, but I'm going to try and tank out this next charge move. It'll be Hydro Cannon. Okay, we handle. There's going to be the arrival of the Arcanine, hitting us with, I think that's Thunder Fang. Luckily, we only take neutral damage from. Go ahead and strike back with real quick Brave Bird. Get the Arcanine right on out of here. Ooh, can I get to the Seed Bomb in time? Ooh, not quite. They do get their charge move, though, so I'll go ahead and let this one go. R.I.P. Dartrix, you have done well. You managed to Brave Bird down an Arcanine. For that, I am ever thankful. And then we were able to Mud Slap down the rest of the Feraligatr. Now, last one to deal with is going to be a Rapidash. It is a Valor costume Rapidash, which I don't know, I really like. Yeah, so it feels a little bit spicy, but I like it. I dig it. But yeah, GG's all around. Okay, so with that, we got ourselves a positive set throughout this one. We got 3 wins out of 5, so we'll still take that. Oh, and to answer some questions in the chat that I may have missed, and I apologize on that. Am I streaming tomorrow? Yes, I'll actually be streaming over on YouTube tomorrow/later today, and we can go over the rest of our stream schedule later on. But we'll be it won't be in Go Battle League. We'll actually be continuing our journey through Donkey Kong Bonanza because we still got to finish on that. But yeah. Next time we do Go Battle League battles, though, if you're specifically looking for that, is going to be this coming Saturday at roughly about this time, where we'll be taking on the Willpower Cup. But yeah, that will be for later, though. Yeah. And Brayden Chang, hello, welcome to the stream. Is it the specific Pokemon that are the meta, or is it just the best ones I have? I think they're pretty up here, and I think the mons that I'm using right now are pretty up in the meta in terms of the Summer Cup. Um, yeah, I think even Dartrix. I mainly Dartrix is just kind of built up because I don't know when the next time I'm ever going to use Dartrix, so that's kind of why I'm using it right now. But yeah, I think they're pretty up there in terms of how PV Poke ranks it. Um, yeah, I think there are mons that do better, but that's the one. These are the ones I have, and the ones I want to like use for these sets of battles. Yeah. Anywho, we got the 3 out of. Did get us the 3 out of 5 for this set. Did give us a card bink with some interesting IV, so I'll go transfer you out. And didn't manage to get us to rank 14. So pretty good there. Pretty good there. Cool. Never played PvP for rank before, just for field research. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, can't go wrong with just hopping in, just getting some field research done, some extra was it? I think I know like at some point in like one of the level ranks, it's level up rank missions, quests require some Go Battle League battles. Oh yeah, and Go Battle Weekend always has like some to participate in. But yeah. But yeah, if you're ever curious about like what's usually the meta, one thing that I like to recommend is PV Poke. It's a pretty solid a solid site to kind of see what's meta in both the open leagues as well as any of the what was it? The themed cups of the week. That's how I found Dartrix was actually pretty up there and gave me the motivation to try Dartrix. And actually, Dartrix is a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. Can you? No, can you? No, I'm kidding. Can I show my best shiny? Sure. So the best shiny, it's not the nicest of shinies, but my best IV shiny is my one and only Shundo, and that is my Shundo Tyranitar, which is right here. Or my Shundo Natural Tyranitar. And I think the best one that I have overall is one that I spent a bottle cap on to get to a hundo, and that is the shield form Zamazenta, who is rocking the background as well. So yeah, so I was pretty close to getting to a shun. Like the IVs were pretty high up, so it's like, you know what? It's shiny. It has a background. I don't have a hundo or a almost hundo with Zamazenta. Might as well. But yeah, I would say these two are probably my best. On Cortez, I have a Shundo Purified Entei. Ooh. That's pretty solid. Was the Zamazenta an event? Yes. I think Crown Zamazenta was this past Go Fest, I think. If I remember correctly, I think Zamazenta was featured in this Go Fest. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, not in the wild, but eventually I'm guessing they're going to come back in raids. I'm not 100% sure when. Yeah, probably sometime next year, maybe before Go Tier, maybe. But yeah, we'll see. Ooh, got your first Palkia from Norway in a raid. That's nice. I like it. Ooh, and Eric getting your Shundo on Hatch Day. Oh, that's pretty legit. Oh, getting back into Go. Oh, that's cool. And I see your friend request from Capri Sun the God. You know, remember to accept my friend request later. On Phantom Grin, what is your advice to reach ace rank? When matches. from Thick Lee. Also, hello, hello, welcome to the stream. And Legend, wait for it, Dairy Twitch. Loving the reference. Also, hello, hello, and thank you very much for the follow. Greatly appreciate. Oh, and Josh Fernandez, welcome to the stream. I guess that was your friend request. Yeah, that's fine. I'll go ahead and accept it after the stream. But I guess to go in backwards order, or first and foremost, Kyle Pat 31, thank you much for the follow. Greatly appreciate. Thick Elite, we should probably actually start getting into one more set in just a minute. But last but not least, Phantom Grin. If I have any advice to reach ace ranking, I think all in all, just getting familiar with what's some good Pokemon to what Pokemon are good in the meta right now. And one really good source for that is PV Poke. As the site PV Poke let you know like what's good, who are the top mons for the meta right now, you know, what's their good matchups, what do they struggle against, do they work best as a lead, do they work best as a closer. And yeah, I think getting a good understanding of that, I think goes a long way. I would say the next step after that is, of course, after building up, I would probably just focus on building up the mons that, you know, a good starting point for those mons, and then eventually finding ones that have really good IVs, preferably the ones that you know, especially for Great League and Ultra League, try to keep it as low on the attack as possible and just keep high defense and HP IVs. Usually solid ones to look out for. But yeah, I think for at least ace ranking, just getting familiar with the Pokemon that's in the meta, and just figuring out how you want to build a team based on what's on the list. You know, seeing what works, what doesn't. If you want to try and work with some mons that are outside of the meta but are pretty spicy picks, or, you know, like anti-meta, you know, it's all up to your playstyle. And yeah, I think beyond that, it just takes just general, like, you know, experience. You know, just getting familiar with how matchups usually play out in usual. Oh yeah, you can also pick Toadscroll. Toadscroll is cool. I like Toadscroll. Definitely does not want to deal with any ice types, that's for sure. But yeah. Do I think it's possible to get to level 50 from 30 right now before they do level changes? Not too many ice moves. That is true. And yeah. Mudslap hits. Yeah. I don't argue against that. But yeah. I guess there's not too many flyers to. Well, there's some. There's some flyers still hanging out, but definitely a good Den counter, that's for sure. The Den is pretty annoying. And any good counter to the Den is always a good answer. But yeah. Anywho, but yeah, I think from level 30 to level 50 before they do the level changes, because I think that's a little less than a month from now. I think it's a really rough one, considering the level, like from level 40 to level 50 has all the different they have like quests specifically for like getting to the next level besides the XP requirements, and some of those can take quite a long time to get done. I know for myself, one thing that I'm really struggling with is for level 48. Oh, I see 5 friend requests. And to answer your question, error from earlier, I haven't accepted it yet, but I will after the stream, because I apologize. I'm very talkative tonight, but while I do enjoy the talking, I should probably do one more set of battle right after this. But yeah, so one thing I'm kind of currently stuck on is getting 50 lucky Pokemon in trades. So that's something that's a little tough to um Was it something that was a little tough for me to get coordinating and all that fun stuff. But yeah, it's yeah, I know the level besides the XP grind, which in and of itself is pretty heavy. Um, yeah, the some of the missions can take kind of a while, so it's. But yeah, a lucky trade is easy to just trade everything. That's true too. We can always just mass trade and just get the luck that way. Still takes a minute though. Um, I feel like, but maybe that's just me. Also, Pogo4CF. Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. But yeah. Um, so yeah, I think especially from level 30, it's gonna take um yeah, it's gonna take a lot to get to level 50. Um, I don't it's technically not impossible, but it's a very heavy commitment, I would say, from this point. So yeah, it's tough, but hey, if you want to try to go for the grind, I have all the respect. But yeah, if you trade 2018, put 2 it's always guaranteed. Oh yeah, anything I think 2019 and older is guaranteed lucky trade. Um, so yeah. Only thing to note though is that if it's between like one specific person, the max that you can do between one person is I think 35. So this is something that I would probably have to do with at least 2 people. Just an extra FYI. But yeah. Otherwise, yeah, like Pogo4CF has mentioned, and also thank you very much for the follow. If I haven't mentioned that already, Pogo4CF, greatly appreciate. But yeah, as Pogo4CF mentioned, if you just bulk trade a bunch of Pokemon that both you and the other person happen to have, um, you get a good chance of getting a lucky out of that one. So that's always an option too. It takes a minute, but it's not impossible. If it's 5% guaranteed, you have to do 1,000 trades to get 50 lucky. Oh yeah, roughly about if you keep on the average. You never know. You could get extra lucky though. It's like Cortez says, if you happen to find anyone who's has Pokemon prior to or 2018 or at least 2019, that's a good way to get guaranteed luckies. But yeah, trade all the bad yellow and white flub babies with my daughter yesterday, and we got like 6 luckies. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, that's always a good one too. Like especially after like communities and stuff like that. If you keep like a lot of your Pokemon and just keep like yeah, a bunch of the ones that you don't want, and you have someone to just like bulk trade between the two accounts, then that's one way to get the luckies. But yeah, I do still feel like getting 50 lucky trades is still quite a time crunch. And again, that's also the level thing at level 48, which is have a lot on your second account. Ooh. But yeah. But yeah. Um but yeah, that is a time crunch, especially for like level 48 and then to level 49. And then beyond that there's also the what was it? Having to but yeah, there's some pretty time consuming ones to go through um between I think level 40 to level 50. That might take a but yeah. I don't know if I'd ever say it's like technically it's like impossible, but it's I guarantee it's going to be a grind at the very least if you're trying to get from especially from 30 to 50 before the level change. But yeah, um, but yeah, it's def pushing it. Yeah, it's a It is a tough one, but if you do happen to have pretty much a brand new account in the grand scheme, fair enough. But yeah, it isn't really a tough one. I mean, never hurts to try for the grind at the very least, and on the plus, and even if you don't make it to level 50 by the level change, at the very least, the amount of XP you've probably gained from all from all of that would be hopefully provide a pretty substantial starting point in the new level curve. So, at the very least, there's that. So. But yeah, in any event, I do wish you all the best in your was it um in your climb to the rankings. But yeah, I wish for a Tinkatink and Tonkaton. I like that. Yeah, Tinkatink and a Tinkaton. Yeah, I'm hoping for a good IV Tinkaton someday, but that day is not right now. For right now, again, as much as I enjoy our conversations, we should probably at least go for one more set before we close out the night. Because I don't know how I feel about closing it out on only 3 sets for the night. So let me go ahead and jump right back into the basic awards, jump into the Summer Cup, and to reintroduce the team that we'll be using for this set. We're starting things out with Gastrodon up at the front, who's rocking Mud Slap, Water Pulse, and Body Slam. Hanging out in the middle, we have Crustle with Fury Cutter, Rock Wrecker, and X Scissor. Excuse me. And with that, hanging out in the back, we have ourselves a very dapper Dartrix with a little hat of its own, who's rocking Peck, Brave Bird, and Seed Bomb. Nice, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump back into the battles and see how we do for set number 4 of the night. And will probably be our last set because it is 1:30 in the morning and I have things to do a few hours later. Anywho, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against one El Chavo del Ocho. I feel like I butchered that, and I apologize if I did. But we're starting things out with the Shadow Kingdra. Okay. And with that, they're still hitting us with some pretty nasty neutral damage with the Dragon Breath. And we'll probably hit some pretty nasty neutral damage with Swift in a moment. But for now, we'll go ahead and do our own neutral damage with Mud Slap and Body Slam. Go ahead and see how well we handle the next charge move. I'm guessing Swift. Oh, Octazooka. Okay. Well, we do still handle, so that's good. But that we are able to Mud Slap the rest of the Kingdra right on out of here. And that next one we have to deal with is going to be the Golisopod. Body Slam. Go ahead and swap out for my Dartrix. Okay, I will go ahead and chuck a shield here. It'll be Liquidation. Ooh, okay. And with that, next mon's gonna be the Empoleon. Empoleon's gonna be interesting. At the very least, we're able to get some good neutral damage in with a real quick Seed Bomb. We'll take it, we'll take it. Go ahead and let this one go. Oh, it's a Shadow. Side note, it's a Shadow Empoleon. Coming in with the Hydro Cannon. Okay. We do resist it, however, it does do a pretty decent amount of damage, not gonna lie. That they'll come in with another Seed Bomb, able to clear out shield number 1. Oh, and before we continue the battle, they have opted to call it a night, so we do manage to get ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Baby ELO. Oh, yeah. Well, no ELO for me just yet, but I guess you can call it that. Do I play the main games? Yeah, sometimes. We've gone through mostly through like story modes and stuff like that. Going through the main like campaign and all that. I don't really go too hard into the main games. And I definitely haven't gone too much into PvP, admittedly. But we do play the main games, and I'm looking forward to playing through Legends EA when it. Um, does that count as main game? I don't know. But anyway, at the very least, the next Switch game, ZA. I'm looking forward to playing through that when it comes out, and whenever they release Gen 10, looking forward to that. But yeah, for now, mostly been hanging out in the mobile space. Been where most of my focus has been. And also, I agree, Error. Well, trying not to stay up too long. The sleep is much needed. But yeah. But one more set. One more set. One more set before the end of the night. Anywho. With that said, let me go ahead and look for our, or not jump into, match number 2 of this set, which is going to be up against Pokemaster J23. That's a lot of Pokemaster J's. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against AU Novin Stunfisk. With that, next mon's going to be Azumarill. Go ahead and swap out for my Dartrix. We do resist the bubbles, however, I am going to need to expend some shields in order to avoid ice beams. Check up a shield here. I think we should be able to outpace Azumarill. Yeah, Peck's giving me good energy generation. We're able to fire off a seed bomb their way. Go ahead and check out my last shield here. Keep my Dartrix alive as long as I can. Ice beam, Okay, I'm that. Going for another seed bomb. You know, arguably, if they do come back in with Stunfisk, we might be able to even hit them with the we might be able to continue our seed bomb spams against it. We are up a Mon right now, but we are down a shield. Do they come back in with Stunfisk, or are they coming in with Mon number 3? Nope, it's gonna be Stunfisk. Oh, I think we might have lost them. I'm not sure. Gone quiet on their side. I'm taking this a moment to appreciate the level of dapperness that is our Dartrix. But yeah, I think they might have I think we're running into connection issues, technical difficulties possibly. And I apologize if that's the case. Yeah, I think we lost them. Well, might as well see what the last Mon is going to be. I think so. Force they rage quit, or possibly force closing the app. Oh yeah. Well, last Mon is going to be Skeledirge. Oh yeah, true. If we stuck it out with Dartrix and then let Stunfisk clear it out, then yeah, we probably would have been able to finish them off with yeah, I think Gastrodon probably would have been handling, I think, both Stunfisk and Skeledirge okay. Yeah, the Crustle Skeledirge matchup might have been a little close. I'm not gonna lie. Depending on if Skeledirge got boosted with like Torch Song. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, I feel like I think Gastrodon might have been a very um was it? I think Gastrodon would have carried pretty well against Stunfisk and Skeledirge. But yeah. Yeah, kind of bummed it ultimately ended in them just kind of disappearing off the face of the earth. Yeah, could be rage quit, could be force closing, could be connection issues. I'm hoping it's not the latter, or yeah, kind of unfortunate that it just kind of disappeared on that one, but nonetheless, prior to that, GG's all around. Yeah. Also, this Chris66, welcome to the stream as well. I also realize if your first time chatting on that one, but welcome. But yeah, with that right now, we are currently, I think 2-0 with that one. So we'll go ahead and see if we can go 3-0 as we look for match number 3. And match number 3 of this set is going to be up against error finding match. Okay. Well, now I have connection issues. Anyway, ooh. I'm gonna try to close out of Go Battle League here. I see another friend request. Thank you. I accept that in just a moment. Ooh. I may need to close the app myself. So give me one moment. Let me close out of the app real quick. Apologies for the shutdown of the music. Oh, you're taking this time. Quick minute stretch. Too many players playing the Go Battle League. Oh yeah. We're overloading the servers out here. It's crazy. Alright, anyway. We are back. Jumping back into the battle screen. Go ahead and load back in here. There we go. What bro hiding on his home screen? Hey, you don't need to know what's on my home screen. You don't need to know that. Why are you asking so many questions? I'm kidding. Nah. Also, just in case, I know sometimes when I try to log back into like Pokemon Go, sometimes it gives me that error and tells me like, oh, I need to, because I log in using, Google and stuff like that. And he's like, oh, you need to re-log in with your email, and it just straight up just gives you the email address that I'm trying to log into. I'm like, I don't need that. I don't need that being public information. I don't need that showing on people's screens. Anywho. Regardless of that, we have returned to the battles. We can go ahead and jump back into the Summer Cup, and let's see how we do. Let's see how we do now for match number 3 of this set, which is now going to be up against. I'm just gonna say Sup N3G44 and just assume that that's as far as they're going with that. With that, we're going to go ahead and battle off against a Venusaur, which is they're bringing in their Empoleon. Definitely hitting us pretty nastily with some super effective damage with Metal Sound. And I'm assuming... I don't think they'll have enough in them to like farm us down with Metal Sound, but they might be able to get double Hydro Cannon by the end of this. Let's see what they decide. Okay. I think with that, we'll just go ahead and let our Crustle go here. Lasagna Crab unfortunately got faced with the Steel Penguin. R.I.P. buddy, you have done well. Okay, now we're bringing in our Gastrodon. We'll go ahead and try and take out this next. I'm assuming it's Hydro Cannon. Yep. Okay, we handle. Yep, I can Mud Slap down the rest of the Empoleon. Coming back in with the Venusaur. We'll go ahead and swap out for our Dartrix, into which they're swapping in for a Ferret. Shiny Ferret. Shiny pink Ferret. Cool. Okay, let's check back with a real quick Seed Bomb. Yeah, go ahead and let this one go. I'm thinking it's going to be swift and get us to about half health. that. Coming in with another Swift their way. Not Swift, Seed Bomb their way. I'm not just randomly chucking out Swift out of the blue. I promise, I swear. Okay, go ahead and chuck up a shield here. Let's keep our Dartrix alive as long as I can. And with that, they're coming back in with the Venusaur. Go ahead and check out my final shield here. I'm guessing it's going to be Sludge. Yep. Okay. And then they're coming in with their charge move against our Gastrodon. Could be another Sludge. So we did manage to catch. Actually, no. They might still be able to charge up their next charge move beforehand. Ooh! Venusaur out of Texas. Huh. I guess I should have seen that one coming. Anyway. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. But yeah, we don't need to worry about that name. We can strike that from the record. Maybe that was a strategy. They threw me with such an interesting username that I got thrown off. I'm like, nah. Venusaur got me good. Anywho, ooh, once again running into the error finding match. Okay, let's see if jumping into, maybe jumping into, I guess our quest tab, and then going into Go Battle League might have fixed. We'll see in a moment. Let's see if we go into match number 4 of this set, which is probably going to be against Jen Mills. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, now with that first matchup is going to be, we're going to say low kicks. Okay. Actually, both of the Mons I have in the back actually have a better chance against low kicks. I don't know why I'm sticking it out with Gastrodon, and I also forgot about Trailblaze, which is, you know what, that's on me. I won't lie, that one is on me. Went ahead and swapped in for our Crustle. We'll go ahead and check a shield here. Let's keep our Crustle alive as long as we can. Low kicks coming in with the X Scissor, probably does some pretty nasty neutral damage if anything. And with that, now we're face off against Inazumarill. And the Rock Wrecker. Okay. We may be at a disadvantage here because Azumarill does have both of its shields up. And of course, I really don't want to deal with Ice Beam as much as possible. Thank you very much. Okay, I think they're going to outpace me to their Ice Beam. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. Or they're just going to let their Azumarill go. That works too. Which means, ooh, it does mean their last mon is going to be something that I really didn't want to deal with. That's going to be Macargo. Oh boy. Yeah, I think Macargo would have gotten us here no matter what. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't play it all that well against low kicks in the very beginning there, so it did cost us, I guess, the rest of the game there, but it is what it is. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. I'm also at low power, so we should probably call it here after this next match. Let's, you know, keeping the pressure on. We're 2 wins, 2 losses. Do we end in one more positive set, or is this going to be another negative? We'll see as we go against Kralox. GG. For match number 5. Alright, Kralox, what do you got? First matchup is going to be against a Kanto Ninetales. That you have a pretty solid start here. Next one I'm doing is going to be Developer. Go ahead and swap out for our Dartrix. Probably could have gone Crustle for a more neutral play against Pelipper, but yeah, we'll stick it out. Go ahead and check a shield here just in case they're going all in for a Hurricane. Nope, where the ball. It could potentially be really close to a Hurricane. I guess it's supposed to depend. I'll say it depends on whether they shield here. Okay. Do I dare? I will not. I'll let this go. Hurricane, yeah. Say goodbye to my Dartrix there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Like that, we are able to mud slap down the rest of the Pelipper. It was weird that I'm able to say that. Like that. Striking back with a real quick Boulder Slam. There's a damage, but with that, they're coming in with their their Kanto Shadow Ninetales. Good news is we do have a potential answer to the Ninetales with a Rock Wrecker, and we're able to straight up knock out the Ninetales with that. And with that, with the only thing left being their Abomasnow, they've opted to call it a night. So we do manage to get ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, we are able to end it, at least on a positive. And with that, we got ourselves 600 Stardust, 1 Rare Candy, and an encounter with a Galarian Stunfisk. Oh, Galarian Stunfisk, your fall from grace. But I still like Galarian Stunfisk. Anyway, not the greatest of IVs on this one, so I'll go ahead and transfer you out. And with that, we are now roughly a third of the way to rank 15. I think with that, we will save our continuous climb on that for a later time. As we are currently nearing, was it 2 in the morning for my side, and I kind of got things to do tomorrow. Or gets later at this point. So yeah, thank you very much to everyone who tuned in to this stream. Go ahead and leave the and I appreciate the comment on the W stream error. Okay, I actually read that email from Thickly. It's really cute. That's really cool. And yes, I'm in the small group of islands smack dab in the middle of the Pacific, otherwise known as Hawaii. We'll not go into any more details beyond that. But yes. On Legend T987, hello. Yes, we got ourselves another positive set. We had positive sets all throughout tonight, so I'm pretty happy about that. I think except for the first set. The first set was 2 and 5, but everything else was positive, so we'll take it. Slowly but surely making our climb. But anyway. Oh, one last rematch. I appreciate the offer, Cortez, but yeah, I think my brain's a little toasted, and I gotta get some sleep. So, but yeah, I appreciate the offer though, Cortez. I promise. Next time, next opportunity, next Pokemon or Go Battle League battles. I think on this coming Saturday, if we keep to it. If you want to battle, then I'm up for it, but I think for tonight, I might call it. What's the highest I hit usually? Usually I hang out around, what was it? Oh, veteran. Veteran is usually where I've capped out so far, but yeah. I'm hoping, maybe fingers crossed, if I actually manage to do well enough in our battles and actually do enough battles, I'm hoping to be able to get to expert for this season, but we'll see. we'll see if it all lands. Oh, why too slow? Yeah. Yeah, hello, and have a good night. Stay blessed. Hope you and yours are doing well. Oh, thank you. Yeah, hope you and yours are doing well as well. Why too slow? It's 9 at night for you. Oh, and it's 5 in the morning for Cortez. I appreciate that we're all able to, come together at various times of the day or at the night. Internet is wild like that sometimes. Anyway. Excuse me. Live in Australia. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, Phantom Grin, thanks for the advice earlier. Oh yeah, no problem. I wish you best of luck on your in your Go Battle League battles, and your best of luck to Ace rank, I believe. What was it? Always good to remember. Take your time, slow but sure strides. Always continue learning from your battles. What was it? It's a marathon, not a sprint. We all travel our own race, all that fun stuff. But yeah, best of luck, Phantom Grid. And I guess to once again close out for this stream. Again, thank you everyone who tuned in. If you do want to check out any future streams, you can of course subscribe to us over on YouTube and or follow us over on Twitch. And speaking of Twitch, if you want to catch up on any streams that are exclusive to Twitch, the VODs for those are saved on our sister YouTube channel, Voyage Archives. And that's if you want to keep up to date on our weekly stream schedules, as well as to check our daily happenings. You can always follow us on our socials, Twitter/X and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. That said, let me go over the stream schedule we have planned for the rest of this week. And also, I should probably note, since there's a good amount of you still on Twitch, if anyone has any recommendations on who to raid on Twitch, please feel free to leave that in the chat and we'll go ahead and raid after this. But yeah, over on YouTube though, I'm not sure if I have the ability to raid anybody, so I think we're just going to call it. But thank you again, everyone on YouTube, for stopping by. But before we close everything out, just to kind of go over what we have planned for the rest of this week. Tomorrow/later today, exclusively on YouTube, we'll be continuing our journey through Donkey Kong Bonanza. Then after that, on Thursday at about this time, on both YouTube and Twitch, we'll be jumping back into Pokemon TCG Pocket. We'll be battling out in some ranked matches there. Admittedly, I haven't really been participating too much in this current season's ranked matches, so I may need to shake off some rust, and hopefully the deck that I'm using is, good enough to get us some a little bit of a climb in our ranks, but we'll see how that plays out. Anywho, on Friday about this time over on Twitch, we'll be continuing our journey through Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, and closing everything out on Saturday roughly about this time on both YouTube and Twitch. We'll be back here in Pokemon Go Battle League to take on this. Oh, I realized I don't have the, well, okay. I realized I don't have the right stream up. I mean, the everything is correct, like what we had planned. There we go. But the only difference is, well, the days are now correct on screen, and we'll be closing out on Saturday with the Willpower Cup. But yeah, so the plan once again, tomorrow/later today over on exclusively on YouTube will be Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Thursday on YouTube and Twitch will be Pokemon TCG Pocket. Friday over exclusively on Twitch is Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. And then Saturday on both YouTube and Twitch, we'll be right back here in Go Battle League to take on the Willpower Cup. Once again, that'll pretty much do it for this stream. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. See you.